Hey guys, what's up? It's Obs here with another video. So sorry I've been gone for a while, but today we are diving into another conspiracy theory. I did one a while ago about the Parent Trap and like the Lindsay Lohan one, but this one is a bit different. This is, yes, based on another Disney movie, but this one is about a cartoon movie. I believe it was made into two live action movies in later years. Alice in Wonderland. So Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorite movies, especially the animated one. Live action, not so much. I really didn't like those, but the animated one is one of my all-time favorite movies. Can we just talk about Alice's cat for like a quick second? Cutest friggin' cat in a Disney movie ever, I swear. Anyways, so I grew up loving the animated movie. Didn't really enjoy it until I got older, but that's just the way it goes. So, me being an Alice in Wonderland fan, anytime I see the name for it, unless it's for the live action, I will read it. So one day, when I was at one of my old jobs, I was on my lunch break / break because I was going to have a lesson like right after that. That's when I worked at the music studio. So I was eating lunch and I had nothing else to do, so I went on my phone for a little bit. And I saw something that said, "The Real Story of Alice in Wonderland." So we're going to search it together and see what it says. I hope if I could type correctly. Here, let me do this. Real Alice in Wonderland story. Okay. So this is from biography.com, which I kind of wholeheartedly believe. So it starts off by kind of explaining what Alice in Wonderland is, which for those of you who don't know, it was originally a book written by Caroll, so it's a little too bright. Hold on, guys. Let me just turn down the brightness for you all. And that picture right there is a real drawing of the Alice in Wonderland book. I should know, I had it for a while. My brother gave it to me and then I gave it back to him. It's very old. So now I need to turn the brightness back up so I can read it. Okay. So it starts off with like a picture of that and like a quote from the book. And it says, "While a young girl certainly never tumbled down a rabbit hole to a whimsical land of eccentric characters like a tea party hosting Mad Hatter, a prenuptially late white rabbit, or a mischievously grinning Cheshire cat, a dark-haired 10-year-old girl named Alice Liddell did inspire the iconic tale. In fact, Caroll, real name which was Charles Lutwidge Dodge's son, even once referred to Liddell as without whose infant patronage I might never have possibly all." So I did know that. I saw the real they had pictures of this little girl, Alice Liddell, or however it's pronounced, and she was dark haired, which I found very surprising because Alice is blonde in both movies, the animated and live action, and I believe she was blonde in the book, but I don't think they ever really said what her physical features were in the book because it really didn't matter and pertain to the story, so I don't know why they made her blonde in the movies. I mean, that might be something you guys want to look up for yourselves. So it says here, Caroll met Alice when he was hired to photograph the Liddell family. Now, that's very weird once you think about it, where he's hired to photograph probably perfectly normal family, and then he goes on to write a book starring this little girl, Alice. Let's go on. Let's see, she was the fourth child of the Liddell family. Her father was Dean of Christ Church. And then when he met Alice, Caroll, it was on April 25th, 1856. So as you can tell, this story was a long time coming, if the first time he met her was 1856. I guess it says he was an avid photographer and was invited by Henry Liddell, Alice's father, to photograph of the family. But of Alice in particular, which is weird when you're like one of the youngest of your family and a grown man is taking pictures of you, particularly, even if they weren't invited by your parent. I know I would feel very creeped out by that. Let's see, it says on July 4th, 1862, Caroll had a friend took a then 10-year-old Alice as well as her sisters on a boat trip, which, I mean, is a nice gesture, and like luckily her sisters were with her, but you know, it's just like, yeah, there's this girl, 10-year-old girl Alice, like take her, like, you know, it was all based on things. And right now, I'm going to show you a picture of the real Alice. So this little girl right here is Alice Liddell. This was what Alice in Wonderland was based on, this little girl right here. It was also, so that's kind of like the real story, you know, it's based on a little girl that Liddell was hired by the family to photograph their family. Now, I heard many other things. I'm not sure where the first time I heard about it, but apparently he became really infatuated with Alice, and as she grew older, the relationship got more weird and more, it got really weird, and it was kind of like, you know, she just got really more beautiful as she grew, and Caroll became really, I don't know how to say it, I guess like attracted to her, not only as like another father figure, but kind of like sexually too, is what I heard. Don't quote me on any of this because I could be totally wrong, but this is what I read. Also, I heard that Caroll might have been on drugs while writing Alice in Wonderland, just because it was a weird story. If you guys have read the book and seen the movie, there are plenty of weird coincidences, both in their retrospects. So yeah. But just to say, my favorite part of the movie is definitely when she's talking to her cat, Dinah. I don't know why, I love the cat, especially where Alice is going down the rabbit hole and she goes, "Goodbye, Dinah," and Dinah with her little paw, like it's a kitten paw, so she goes like this. And my favorite part of the book, I've only read it like twice. I don't know, because it was definitely a lot creepier than the movie lets on. There's definitely a lot of characters they took out of the animated movie. Probably for timing wise, the book has so many more characters in it, but it's definitely a lot creepier than the movie. But yeah, so that's kind of like the real story and conspiracy theory of Alice in Wonderland. It's very big and all of that. So the story is, you know, Lewis Carroll was hired to photograph this one family. As Alice grew older, he became infatuated with her, especially not only like a second father figure, but sexually as she grew, and made her the main character of one of his books that had a few stories. So if you guys know anything about Alice in Wonderland, what are your thoughts on it? I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Yeah, so if you can comment down below what you think, and if you guys have ever heard of the Alice in Wonderland theory, give this video a thumbs up. If you've never heard of it, go ahead, give it a thumbs down. I don't really care, but we all know that I do care, and I'm just kidding, but let me know what you guys think. Alright, peace out guys, bye.